Hey guys, in this video I'm going to break down one of Vshred's video ads. Vshred is a fitness business which has done over 100 million in sales. They're one of the biggest fitness direct response companies out there and they're absolutely crushing it. So it's really cool to check out their ads and their funnel and learn from what they're doing. So let's get right into it. So yeah guys, here's the ad. Let's start watching it.
If you're trying to lose belly fat, stop doing cardio.
So the hook is, if you're trying to lose belly fat, stop doing cardio. That's a very controversial statement because most people think cardio is the key to losing fat. So immediately with a controversial statement, they grab attention. Now, another thing to notice is it's this girl here that's in this video and not the normal person, which is Vince, who is like the face of the brand. So that's something we've noticed is if you have one person as face of the brand and you're running advertising super heavily, having a different face in there once in a while can freshen things up and actually grab people who kind of got turned off by seeing the same face over and over again. So that's really cool.
6 days a week gets most people nowhere.
You want to know why running on the treadmill 7 days a week doesn't work for you when you're trying to lose weight?
So that's interesting because they have an action shot of a girl doing like basically a very intense physical activity. So it grabs your attention, right? Like in this ad, you'll notice they have a lot of transitions and different scenes. So you're immediately grabbing their attention. Now, one thing you want to notice here is this is like an iPhone camera video, right? The way they made this ad is their editors and their marketers literally found a bunch of clips that they had and mashed them together. I don't think they basically had them shoot new script for this. They literally mashed different things in. It's something we do with our clients is where we mash video ads together, where we take in little cuts from different ads and put them in. And yeah, because there's so much going on in the screen, it keeps the user's attention.
I know that's hard to believe, but it's true. Cardio actually burns calories, usually in the form of carbs in the bloodstream that are then replaced with the very next meal that you eat and stored as more fat. This is why when you even eat low-calorie foods or run for an hour a day, it seems like you get softer, but you don't actually lose any weight. I don't do an hour of cardio. I have never done an hour of cardio in the past 5-10 years, and I stay sub 10% body fat year-round.
So again, it's a completely different clip, right? Like it seems like it's just taken from another clip, but it's completely relevant and related. And again, the transition grabs your attention. Like if you notice this video, because they're always changing scenes and they're saying so many controversial statements, you kind of want to keep watching this video to see what happens next.
Now, if I was your trainer and I showed you exactly how to torch your belly fat.
So again, this is a completely different VSL. It's kind of disjointed, but I like it. You just want to keep watching it because there's different scenes, so it keeps it fresh.
Get better results than working out on your own? Of course you would. So let me help you. There is a simple way to completely transform your physique in as little as 12 weeks.
Transform your physique in 12 weeks, bold claim, but that's what grabs people's attention. People want to get the result in as short of a time period as possible and with as little work. That's why he mentions like a simple way or like easy way in 12 weeks, right? Easy, fast. That's what people want.
Like, say, Hugh Jackman did for the Wolverine movie. But to transform himself into the superhero, Jackman followed some of the secrets that I'll reveal to you. Chris Pratt went from the chubby, lovable Andy on Parks and Rec to the cover of Men's Fitness sporting a killer set of abs.
This is something that Greg from Kino Body basically started doing. He started, looking at actors and talking about how actors change their physiques around very quickly and get into shape. And the reason this works is when you're using actors as like models for fitness change, number one, everybody likes actors, everybody wants to be like an actor, and everybody wants to know what they're doing to be in such great shape. So if you're able to kind of capitalize on that as a fitness program by, having your program align with what these actors supposedly do, when in all honesty, they probably have nothing to do with Vshred. But when you have that alignment of, hey, we are basically, in my program, you follow the same principles that allow Hollywood actors to get ripped, and who doesn't want to be a Hollywood actor? So that's a really powerful portion of the ad.
What's their secret? They ruthlessly cut through the fluff and the BS. They have zero time to waste because their next film role is starting in just a few weeks. So they can't waste time on the wrong program. Is fruit bad for your diet?
So this is completely unrelated. He went from Hollywood actors to is fruit bad for your diet? But once again, what makes this ad work is all these different controversial statements thrown one after another, and you just keep getting more and more intrigued. You keep watching it until they get you, right? And in this case, is fruit bad for your diet? Like, that's a very controversial statement, right? Everybody thinks fruit's good for you. So again, another solid hook point. The more you can go against the grain in your advertising, in your marketing, the more you're kind of the bringer of truth while everybody else hides it, is the more that people are going to want to consume your marketing.
Two very common things never actually work. Click the link on this video and take my body type quiz.
Again, really clear call to action. Click the link in this video to take my body type quiz. So he literally tells you what to do, and then he tells you you're going to take the quiz afterwards.
When you click it, it'll take you to a quick 30-second quiz where you'll answer just 6 easy questions. And after answering those 6 questions, we don't need your email or any information from you.
So after you answer those questions, he tells you what the next steps are. So you're going to go there, take a 30-second quiz, answer the questions. We don't take your email, and then you'll watch a video. So he's literally telling you what the funnel is going to be like, and that's future pacing. That's getting them mentally prepared to do these steps. And that's something I recommend doing. Tell them exactly what they need to do after they click on the ad, so they're mentally prepared to make that commitment.
But it will take you to a video where I explain why these things don't work and the 3.
So this part is also important. So why these things don't work. So he just said a bunch of stuff doesn't work. He said cardio doesn't work. He said fruits are bad for you. And then he's like, I'm going to explain why all of this is true. And then he says the 3 most important things to do to get ripped. So people love quick and easy steps. So it's like, oh, it's just 3 things to get ripped. It must be easy. It's like very curiosity inducing. So he's future pacing for the VSL by basically getting them more and more intrigued.
So click that link and I'll see you in a second.
So again, another call to action. That's exactly in line with my scripting formula, right? Like, it's almost like these guys watch my formula or something. But yeah, like, it's 2 call to actions minimum. You tell them exactly what to do afterwards. 10 out of 10 in terms of how that was executed. Now they have this countdown timer. So this gives people more time to click on the ad instead of just watching the end of the video. So it gives a little bit of scarcity because there's a countdown timer. So they're like, oh, I gotta click this now, otherwise I'm gonna lose the opportunity to, watch this VSL. And so people click through. So amazing, amazing ad here. Really impressed by it. Some of the claims, some of the things they say, they're pretty out there, but in terms of execution and the formula, it's very good. Now let's take a quick look at their funnel and how that looks, right? So that's really important as well. So if you look at their funnel right here, right, you basically have a survey funnel. They ask you, are you a man or woman? You click man. Age range, you add in your height. One thing I would do here is make it so that, the minimum is like 4'5" or something, because nobody's gonna be too fit and it's just extra work to, go there. So I'll put in 5'10". I'll put in my weight. I think I'm like 140 pounds. I'm pretty light. How active am I? I'm very active. I surf 2 hours a day. And what am I? So I'm happy with my body, but I think like if I wanna get a little bit more rep before I add more muscle. So let's do that. Okay, there we go. It's taking me to the VSL. So notice they don't ask for the opt-in in this case. So I think they've tested it and they found that the opt-in actually doesn't increase their conversion rates. So this really depends on the funnel. Now, in this case, you can click here to play.
Hi there. Okay, so you're looking to...
And you get the whole VSL. Note that they don't have anything here. This shows up maybe a minute or so later. So people are forced to watch this instead of reading the sales letter. And yeah, basically they say 3 crucial fixes specifically for your body type and the fitness goals.
Last layer of...
And he's specifically talking about that pain point that you literally told them that you had. So they customize the video. Each video is unique for each pain point. So if you think about it, it's genius because they're using a survey funnel and really optimizing it for that.
Super attainable. So stick with me for a few minutes because by the end of this video, you are going to learn...
So basically the first couple minutes of the video, he's just getting your commitment to watch the rest of it because he's telling you all these cool things you'll learn. So you're intrigued and you're like, okay, I'm gonna watch this. Now you notice that the sales page has actually shown up and it's basically like, hey, this is how many calories you should eat each day. And then here's what's included. So this is actually the offer. So now they show it. And what it is like a $67 offer. Then they have upsells and then they have supplements, right? So basically they have this whole kind of line of products, right? I believe they're selling the same product, right? But they're just selling it with different videos for each type. And then from there, their backend is upsells, and their backend also includes a lot of supplements. So they have amazingly high lifetime value because there's just so much stuff on the backend. And that's what allows them to spend, massive amounts on paid advertising, is because their backend is absolutely just killer, right? Like I don't think they even care, like they can afford to most likely lose a little bit of money on the front end here, and still be able to make, do well. And that's what allows you to scale really hard and spend like millions of dollars on ads. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. Smash the subscribe button and go check out my Links Digital YouTube Ads course if you want to learn how to run YouTube ads for your brand. Cheers.